In this video I'll be showing you how to install Windows 10 into VirtualBox. Now at the moment Windows 10 is in the technical preview stage, but I'm certain that this video will apply to when Windows 10 is finally released. So if you don't already have it, you can grab yourself a copy of VirtualBox from the website, just go across to the downloads and grab a copy for your operating system. Now this video will apply to all the different host operating systems, so be it with Linux, Mac or Windows. For Ubuntu users, I've left a copy of the script on how to get VirtualBox installed directly into Ubuntu, so it saves having to mess around with a few things. You can just use that. So go up to Create New Operating System and call it Windows 10. Now I have downloaded the 64-bit version, so just for reference I like to call it x64 or x32, depending whether it's 64 or 32-bit. Now you notice here that the version is wrong. At the moment, VirtualBox doesn't recognise Windows 10. So we'll go across to the closest version, which is Windows 8.1, 64-bit. So the amount of memory to allocate the system. Now, VirtualBox recommends a minimum of 2 gig, but I know Windows is a bit chunky, so 8 gig of RAM out of the 16 gig that I have installed on my system. Hard drive, create new hard drive, leave it as a default VirtualBox disk image. I'll create a dynamically allocated hard drive, but depending on your system, if it's a bit slow you might want to take the fixed size, but generally dynamically allocated is perfectly fine because it uses up less space. Minimum amount of space to give it, well, I'm going for 30 gig because it's only a testing system. So now I'll go across to settings. And then I'll change a few things, so do a bi-directional clipboard, onto system. On a 32-bit operating system you might want to enable this, enable IO API-C. On 64-bit it comes enabled by default. Enable EFI, special OSs only. I thought this one would be needed by default, but when I was playing around with it earlier it wouldn't boot up with this enabled. So depending on your system, you might need to try that either enabled or disabled. So I know mine is disabled for it to work. Number of processor cores to give it, probably minimum is dual core. I'm going for a quad core. I don't like enabling that feature of the physical address extension, but it may speed things up though if I do enable it. Anyway, onwards to display. Enable 3D and 2D acceleration, and you might want to give it some more memory. So on my system I can allocate it 256 meg of video RAM. Nothing needs enabling there. Storage. Now to choose the ISO file of Windows 10. And that's the one right there. Open that. I can leave that alone. Well, actually no, I'll enable solid state drive because that's what it is on my system. Audio you can leave alone. Network, sometimes bridge adapter is better. And nothing needs changing there. So okay, now start. And what should happen is you see the boot up screen. And in a few moments it will start spinning the little wheel. If you don't get that little spinning wheel, you probably need to go back and change some of the settings. And as I mentioned, the most likely one is probably going to be the enable EFI for special OSs only. Right, back to the install. So language, yep, install now. Now I'm sure you can go and read all of the terms and conditions, but do be aware of this one right here. Automatically connect and transmit data to Microsoft and its partners regarding activities on your device, including personal information. Very naughty that is, but we have to accept, so next. Right, I go to custom install Windows only. This is because there is no previous version of Windows on here in VirtualBox. So which drive do I want to install to? The only one there. You can just go to next, just leave it as is. Let the installer sort out any partitioning that's required. Right, after waiting for Windows to install, now it's ready to reboot, and I'm just not pressing any key, so we boot into the live operating system now. So let's go and remove that disk from the drive. Go through basic settings. Use Express settings. Yep. Yes. Help improve Microsoft Software Services location settings by sending us information. Use Bing to... You must be joking. Customize. Do you want find PCs? Right. Choose what you want on these settings, but I'm going for no. Automatically get this device. Oh yeah, okay. Okay. Use smart filters. No. Send do not track requests. No, because that's pointless. Pointless for Internet Explorer, that is, of course. Send some location data to Microsoft when location apps are used. Okay, it's defaulted to off. No, no. Next. Use Bing to... No. Internet Explorer. No. 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 Next, you'll set up your account. Ooh, nice. Sign in. No. Don't have an account. Come on. Oh, create an account. That's the one you have to go to. So create an account. And then sign in without a Microsoft account. Username, donkey, because it describes this operating system very nicely. Password, no point, no point, no point, because they can be hacked out so quickly it's not really worth typing anything. Hi, we're setting things up for you. Ugh. You can get new apps from the store. There you go, the operating system is now installed. Now to go and install the VirtualBox guest editions. What? I shall keep any opinions of Windows out of this video at the moment. Let's go and open up the CD. So you can go and install the VirtualBox guest editions. And I think at the moment they've just become compatible. So as long as you've got the latest release of VirtualBox installed, the guest edition drivers will work. What we do is just go next, install, next, next, yes, blah blah blah, and the job will be done. Yes, stop asking me questions. Do you have problems with this multi-display experience? Once it has completed, you can go and reboot. Right, let's see what's happened. Can I resize it? And no, it hasn't worked. Yes, it has worked. I stand corrected. There you go, that's how to install Windows 10 into VirtualBox. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all later.